Hey there, Steve. Up here on the roof, taking a look at it. Just from a ladder's point right here at the problem area right now. Looking at the gutters, they're in rough shape. I mean, old style, just bent metal gutters. If you look there, you can see that you already have two whole slate shingles just sitting there in the gutter, one getting ready to come off. You can see the rot right there, and there's a crack running down the corner of the gutter there, so obviously that's an issue. Appears like all the shingles are falling out underneath the chimney flashing, so it's just hanging there, not really doing much for you. As well as this valley's really rusty. It's getting pretty bad. I mean, it's not letting water in as of right now, but it could definitely get to that point at some point in the near future. Yeah, just taking this video so you can kind of see a little bit better what's going on up top here. I'm gonna get up on another portion of the roof where it's a little easier to get onto, so thank you, bye. Hey there, Steve. Up here on the second porch roof, taking a look. As you can see, these shingles are absolutely just destroyed. I mean, you can just see all these divots in these shingles. Over time, there's just going to be absolutely nothing left of these shingles on the front of this porch roof. I mean, you can see that you have nails that are pushing out from rust, just cracking. This front side of this porch roof is in really bad shape. I mean, it's all the way across. It's all like this, but there's just exposed fiberglass everywhere. I mean, it's really bad. This side's not as bad with that. I mean, they're still extremely old. Like, there's no granules left on this. I mean, at all for this. If you look here, you can see starting to get rust building up on this flashing here behind these shingles. See the rust starting to come through. That's going to start being a leak issue in the near future. I mean, once that water starts to penetrate that and starts to rust that out, it's going to start leaking pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, the gutters over here look pretty good. I don't see any issues. You can see just from down here that you got some shingles that are bowing up on top pretty bad. These are going to be loose. Potential for blow-offs from wind, leaks, all that kind of stuff. So hope this helps you with this section. Thank you. Hey Steve, out here on the back left porch roof now. Looking at these very long 3-tab style shingles. I mean, as you can see, just about all these are just, I can just pick them up with my hands, which is definitely a case for concern, as well as they're just worn. I mean, old shingles need to be replaced within the near future. Yeah, I mean, it's just more of the same as everywhere else that I've been so far. It's just all really old beat up shingles, starting to have issues with the flashing. You can see it's just starting to rust, which again is an issue with letting water in, that kind of stuff. So definitely gonna need to get taken care of. Yeah, I hope this one's helpful as well. Bye. Hey there, Steve. Back here on this back lower roof, looking at stuff. First thing I noticed is these shingles have way too much exposed. This black part's not supposed to be exposed necessarily. That's the first thing you come to notice. Then you can see, take a look, you got damage, exposed nails, just kind of damage everywhere throughout these shingles. I mean, that's a nail. I don't know why there'd be a nail there. More damage. Kind of the story of up here. I mean, you can see all this lichen moss growth just attacking your shingles up here. And this one in particular is pretty bad, as well as where all this moss is growing. You can see you have slate shingles down here on this roof that have fallen off of this. You can see all those loose ones up there by that chimney again. Just again, another old roof. The shingles are pretty worse for wear at this point. So thank you. Bye. Hey Steve, up on this upper little rubber roof up here. The rubber's not in bad shape. Could probably use some cover tape, that kind of stuff along here. The main issue I'm worried about is these slate pieces right here. They are in awful shape, just completely dilapidated, just torn apart. And I mean, as you can see, you just have shingles falling off everywhere off this slate roof at this point. You have some down here, just absolutely all over the place. I mean, this is the side with the problem area. You can see you just have shingles falling off everywhere up here. I mean, all sides of the building, just everything is starting to fall off. These shingles are just in rough shape. As far as all these little rubber valleys and stuff like that, these all look like they're in halfway decent shape. You can see over here, that piece there, that little metal piece is starting to come undone, which means the nails aren't there holding it in. All these shingles are just old. I mean, starting to see cracks in them and stuff. Just some damage here and there. Just old shingles. You got exposed nails. See, this ridge is starting to fold up, show it's fiberglass, no caulk on this ridge cap here. Completely separate set of shingles here. Looks like you must have had a blown off or something like that, but you got more blow off here. Lifted shingles there. Just kind of the story all over the place. More exposed nails. Just caulk holes where they had nails going straight into the shingles, completely cracked. More damaged shingles. Like I said, from that one portrait, you can see that this is like bowing up and stuff like that here. Got another missing shingle right there. Slate's in rough shape. So I mean, just as an overview, I mean, obviously we want to get that stuff fixed first. But we're definitely going to want to get this entire roof just redone. So I hope these videos were helpful and can help you with what you need to get done. Have a great day.